Question 21 says, the customary tip at a restaurant is 15% of the bill. If the bill was $32.84, what should the tip be rounded to the nearest cent? On this question, when you do it on your test, you're going to write 32.84. 15%. You're going to cross off 15%, change it to a decimal of 0.15. All we're going to do is multiply that out. You can use your calculator on it, so I need someone with a calculator. 32.84 times 0.15, and I actually want you to read me 3 numbers after your decimal point. Because when I round to the nearest cent, I need to know what the third number is. Hunter, what do you got?
4.926.
926. So officially, I will be going to right here. The 6 to the right makes this a $4.93 tip. And you know what? If you had $4.93, you probably would be just a nice person and leave them 5. It'd be hard to dig out that amount of change. Next one says, find the sales tax if $41.26 worth of groceries ultimately cost you $44.56. So, if you know your final cost, I always want you to teach math and learn math. Your final cost equals $44.56. You started with $41.26 and you multiplied by X. You started with something multiplied by X, which was your tax. You got $44.56. You're going to end up with a really long decimal here. Here's my X. Who wants to raise their hand and tell me what's in the way of X right now?
41.26.
Perfect. We're going to divide it out.
What are we going to divide by?
We're going to divide it out. Now, I end up showing my work of 41.26 times X divided by 41.26. That cancels out to be X. You always divide by the number that's closest to X to get rid of it on this problem. Now I need someone with a calculator. It's going to tell me 44.56 divided by 41.26. It's going to look really weird. It's going to look weird because of that penny thing and where we rounded. Who can tell me, what do you get on your calculator screen for 44.56 divided by 41.26? Claire. 10.77. I don't know if that's right or not. I don't think so. 44.56 divided by 41.26. Andrew.
1.07999806.
Okay, here's the deal. I look at this. My decimal's 1.079998. It's going to be 8% tax. An 8% tax.
How do you get 8%?
I have 1.07999. Your decimal is 0.079. I round up to 0.08.
Wouldn't it be 108 because there's a 1 there?
No, your bill is the 1. Your tax is the 0.07. But your 07 became a 0.08. Then last but not least, 23, I think I can sneak this one in. A student surveyed 33 of her classmates and found 14 of them had a dog for a pet. Estimate. Now, estimates are compatible numbers. If you can leave 14, leave it. I want 14 over. Now, a 9 would be great. Now, a 9 wouldn't work here. Who can raise their hand and tell me, what can I change 33 to that I can divide into a 14 and that number quickly, easily, and get an estimate? Estimates mean I'm not using my calculator. I'm not showing any math work. Hunter. Nope. Well, you know what? Well, 32, the only thing I don't like about 32, what divides into a 14 really easily? 7. If that was 16 or 15 there, I'd say, yeah, 8 goes into it. But I'm thinking divide by 7 here. So what am I going to roll down here?
35.
Garrett?
35.
35. So I'm going to get a 2/5. It's going to give me 40%. If I have, I'd much rather change my second number a little bit. And when I actually did the exact answer to this, if you do 14 over 33, you divide it out, it gives you like 42%. An estimate of 40% is plenty good enough. Just make sure when you estimate, leave your first number as close to as what it is as possible. Changing the second number doesn't change your answer that much. Changing the first number changes it a lot.